Hello, everybody. And you've probably been wondering what's going on right now. The lack of videos, there's only one video going up a day, all the other series seem to have stopped. And I'm sure many of you are a little confused and really waiting for the next bit of Dragon Age or Celeste or other games that I do play. Well, basically, here's a rundown of what's really been going on, and I apologize, guys, but I just need some time right now. So let's start things off. So things have been a bit rough. I've always dealt with depression. Uh, it's been something that I've dealt with for many years in my life, and I'd finally started to climb out of it. I started to get to a good place and everything. But as I was reaching that place, of course, life as usual smacks me back down. As that seems to be a recurring theme in my life, where when things start to go good, something disastrous will happen. I don't know why. That's why I say I'm cursed. I think there's something against me because my life has just been basically a shit show for the most part. But anyway, on to the reasons on why things are just kind of broken up and fell apart right now. Okay, so I got broken up with about 1 to 2 weeks ago. And then, literally a few days later, as many of you probably saw, I uploaded a video saying my cat Simba had died. Now, Simba was less than a year old. He was a wonderful cat, had an amazing personality. He seemed perfectly healthy, and then some weird reason, just gone. No explanation, no reason. We saw him, he was fine. I was up all night. I saw him plenty of times throughout the morning hours. Looks perfectly fine. Mum saw him. Looks perfectly fine. Goes out shopping, comes back. He's gone. Just passed out on the bed. Just completely gone. And I don't know how or why. Because there was no signs. He wasn't sick. He looked perfectly healthy. So obviously that is a heavy blow. So not only did I get broken up with, a few days later my cat dies. Then my mum gets very sick. And, obviously, the older you get, many of you younger viewers may not have this worry right now, but the older you get, the slightly, I don't know the actual percentage, but the older you get, the less time you have, obviously. And I'm getting close to 30 years old at this point, right? And, my mum is getting old. And, when women get old, there's a lot of changes that happen to the body and stuff like that. And same with old men as well. But generally, people, when they get older, their body starts to shut down. It's not as effective at fighting stuff off anymore, and all these kinds of things. So my mum is really sick, and I mean really sick, in bed for like literally practically about 2 days. Couldn't really muster the energy to move around and all that, so I'm sitting there thinking, shit, shit, shit. And, obviously, when I've got all this shit going on, I've not been in the mood to record. I've not had the mental strength or capacity to actually do some recording because my head is like fucked with worry right now and sadness, and my depression's all over the place. And then last night at 2:35 a.m. my dog Daisy died. So it's all just on top of each other, one after the other, and it's just really crippled me right now. I can't, I can't, I don't even know what to say. I can't, I can't even function properly. Right now, my head is that screwed up. So, that's why you're only seeing DSR content right this second, because all this stuff in the span of literally less than a few weeks, it's so overwhelming. I've had Daisy for about 14, 15 years, you know. Simba, I love Simba, and that hurt enough, but somebody you've had for around for 14, 15 years, an animal you've loved, that you've known for a long time, that you deeply cherished, also passes away. It's such a heavy hit, and right now I just don't feel capable of sitting there and doing videos and stuff, because I've got a very short fuse at the moment in terms of a temper. I'm very irritable right now. Obviously, you know, I've dealt with loss, and I just need to let you guys know that I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not stopping. The series will return. I just need some time. I really do. I know I keep saying I need some time, but when something just keeps happening after the other, after it builds and it magnifies it, multiplies it into a much worse. Imagine being at your lowest and then getting slapped by another three things on top of that, like loss of family members and things, right after the other. It's a lot. It really is, and I just feel like I need to update you guys and let you know why I've not been doing any of my videos and why you're only seeing DSR currently. I just can't right now. I need some R&R to try and some time to try and focus on me. Keep my mind off things, and I need time to mourn. So, please understand, I will be back. I just need a little time. Thank you for being understanding.